Hi, Kataleya. It's Scott with TutorMate, back with another story for this week. I hope you're getting the stories and enjoying them and finding them interesting. I hope you and your family are staying safe and healthy during the coronavirus. I'm still staying in my apartment most of the time and getting outside every once in a while for some walks. But tomorrow the weather will be nice and some parks in New Jersey will be open and golf courses are open. So I'm hoping to go outside and have some fun and maybe play golf tomorrow. I hope that you have something that you and your family can be doing as well. So the story that we're going to look at today is called the Milky Way. And you can see a picture on your screen of the Milky Way, which is a galaxy out in outer space. Now, the last story we read was about space travel. We learned about astronauts and we learned about space and some important people in history who have gone into space, Americans. Okay, so let's start this story. What do we know about the Milky Way? We know that it is a galaxy. A galaxy is a very large group of stars. The Milky Way has billions of stars. It also has planets, comets, dust, and gas. Now you can see in this picture the gas are colors, shown as colors. You can see the different colors. That's a type of gas that has color. And there's dust in here, which reflects the colors in the gas. Comets and planets. We live on a planet and it's called Earth. We live on planet Earth. The Milky Way has billions of stars. I find that pretty amazing. The Milky Way looks like a spiral, and Earth is on one arm of the spiral. The center of the Milky Way is very big. It is millions of times bigger than our sun. Light from one side of the Milky Way has to travel for thousands of years to get to the other side. So that's pretty hard to imagine because light travels pretty fast. And if you flick a light switch on in your room, you see the light comes on very quickly. But if you can imagine flicking the light switch on and it taking thousands of years to reach somewhere else far, far away for them to see it, that just gives you a sense on just how big the Milky Way galaxy is. There are billions of other galaxies in space, so now we're talking about billions of billions, which is a very big number. So there's the Milky Way galaxy that the Earth is in, out in space, and then there are billions of other galaxies as well. You can see some of these galaxies in the night sky. Scientists used very strong telescopes to study the Milky Way. So again, when you look into a telescope, it brings that object very close. It makes it appear very close through what's called magnification. To magnify is to take an object and make it, when you look in the lens, it becomes much bigger to your eye than it would normally be without the telescope. So scientists use these very strong telescopes to study the Milky Way. Maybe you will grow up to be one of those scientists, or some type of scientist, who knows? What would you like to know about the Milky Way if you could? Well, I guess for me, I would like to know if there's any life on any of those other planets in the Milky Way. That would be interesting, like if there was trees or water, like lakes or ponds or oceans, or if there's anything on those other planets like we have on Earth, because we know Earth is special and it is amazing with the oceans and the rivers and all of the mountains and the trees and people and animals and things. I guess I would be curious to know if any other planet has any of those things. So that's an interesting consideration. So that's our story for today. And like we learned last time, there are certain types of punctuation that is used in grammar. Grammar is using words and writing. We talked about that a while back. So, period means the end of a sentence and the beginning of a new sentence. Question mark is to ask a question. I don't know if there were any other types of punctuation in this story today, but we'll go back over real quick and see. Yep, nope, just question mark and period today. And there's some interesting words. These words we saw last time: planets, like planet Earth; comets. This is new words: dust and gas. Billions is a number, like hundreds or tens, hundreds, thousands, millions, and then billions. And after billions comes trillions, which is a very big number. This is another word we could look at: spiral. So when you look at the Milky Way galaxy, see how it forms a spiral. So these are outer bands, or arms, they call them, arms or bands of the spiral. And the Milky Way galaxy, one of these universes, contains our solar system and Earth. And our planet is on one of them. Interesting, right? You think about how small Earth is relative to such a very large space and a very large galaxy. So there's another large number, is millions. And we talked in this case, it's millions of times bigger than our sun. That's how big the center of the Milky Way galaxy is. So this center of the Milky Way galaxy is millions of times bigger than our sun. So that just goes to show how small our little piece of the universe is. Seems big to us, though, doesn't it, when we're living on it? Okay, and so that's it for today. That's the story for today. So next week I'll record some more stories. I hope you're getting these and finding them enjoyable and interesting. I hope you and your family are staying safe and healthy during the corona time, and we'll all look forward to getting back to normal life soon. So take care, Kataleya. Okay, I wish you a good day. Buenos tardes, and bye-bye.